it is this one right here. And if you just click like preview, it doesn't load right. Do open with Google Docs. And then that's where you're either going to want to work on it from to make your copy or to print it, whatever works better, but it's going to get the equations to load that way. All right, so let me go ahead and share this. All right. Period 2, March 31st. All right, so again, up on top, these in italics, these are going to be your equations. You're going to want the equations if you're writing the notes by hand. You're going to want the equations. You don't have to copy the word problem down word for word. Just going to highlight these real quick. All right, so Gus Receipt purchased a heavy duty nailer for $249 and a compressor for $349. He had a coupon for $50 off. Find the final sales price he paid. So we need to get the total selling price first. That's going to be $249 plus $349. So $249 plus $349. So the total selling price is $598. And so the final price is the $598 minus the $50 coupon he had, because that's his total savings. So if I subtract 50, the final price he paid before tax is $548. All right, a markdown is the regular selling price times the markdown rate. So Furniture World has a special on oak furniture. He purchased an oak table at 40% off the regular price of $799. What is the markdown? So to find the markdown here, we're going to do the $799 times the 40%, 0.40. Remember, 40% is the same as 0.40. So that's like that, but we know that to be 0.40. So $799 times 0.40. Remember, when it's 0.6 like that, you have to add the 0 after. So $319.60. That's the markdown. That's how much he's going to save. All right. So down here, sale price is the regular selling price minus the markdown. And then the markdown is the regular selling price minus the sale price, depending on what one you're looking for. Are we looking for the sale price or the markdown? So Nora purchased a camcorder at a sale price of $499.99. The regular selling price is $549.99. What is the markdown? So we're doing this one. So we want to know, how much am I saving? Is it actually a good deal? So the regular selling price minus the sale price going to be $50. So she's only saving $50 on that, or she only saved because she already purchased it. She saved $50 on that camcorder. Here, Danny has a 25% off coupon and is purchasing a watch that has a regular price of $125. What will he pay for the watch? So there's two different ways to do this. You're going to write down both ways now, but in the future, you get to pick which way you want to do. So we can figure out what the markdown is. So option 1, kind of like what we're doing up above. So the markdown, we're going to take the $125. We're going to multiply by 25%, 0.25. So 125 times 0.25. So the markdown here is $31.25. But that's not what the problem asked. This problem said, what will he pay? So that markdown, that's how much money he's saving. So if we want to know the sale price, then here you go. We do the $125 minus the $31.25. So 125 minus the 31.25 that he's saving from the markdown. So the sale price is $93.75. The other option here, so if the markdown is equal to 25%, that means Danny is going to be paying 75%, right? He's saving 25%, so he's paying 75%. And where that came from was just 100% minus the 25% is 75%. And most of you probably don't even need to do that math, but that's how much is left. So the sale price you could also do is $125 times the 0.75 from how much he's paying. So if I do it that way, 125 times, 0.75, I get the same answer. So they both have the same, yes, fine. They both have multiplication and subtraction, but this one, the subtraction might be a little bit easier, but you're going to get the same answer. So it just depends on what way you want to go about it and what the problem's asking. Questions? Okay. Yeah, I can go back and leave those first ones up there for a second while I'm reading. So those are the top two. But on the next page, oops, sorry. There they are. So Dante Green's credit account statement showed a previous balance of $157.80, a finance charge of $276, new purchases of $86.50 and $48.50, a payment of $40, and a credit of $37.85. So if we want to find his new balance, we start with the previous balance, the $157.80. And then anything that was charged, so this is something we're adding, purchases we're adding, and then payments and credits, those we get to subtract because that's money that's going to be coming off of the bill. So $157.80 plus $2.76 plus $86.50 plus $48.50. And if you wanted to add these two first off to the side to do the new purchases together, you can, but it doesn't make a difference. And then minus the $40 and minus the $37.85. And you can just type all of that, let me put it back, sorry, into your calculator like that. Oops. 157.80 plus $2.76 plus $86.50 plus $48.50 minus 40 minus $37.85 is $217.71. All right. And then these get into a little bit more of what you're going to see on the installment loans quiz today. This other stuff we just went over, that's going to be on your Chapter 7 test tomorrow. So buying a new refrigerator, $1,399. Quintero made a payment of down payment of $199. Financed the rest. How much did Quintero finance? So the amount financed. 1 second, baby girl. We're going to take the cash price, how much it costs, and subtract the down payment. So 1,399 minus 199, $1,200. And then down here, Amy purchased a washer and dryer for $1,140. She used the store's installment credit plan to pay for the items. She made a down payment and financed the remaining. How much did she finance if she made a 20% down payment? So we need to figure out how much her down payment was first. We know it's 20%, but how much money is that? So for the down payment, we take the purchase price, $1,140, and we multiply by the down payment, 0.20. Sorry. So the down payment is $228. So the amount financed then, we just subtract that down payment from the cost. Yes, Forrest.
I want to.
Oh. Go ask Daddy or Nan, please. It's $912. Any questions before I move on to the last page? All right. So this is where I think it might get a little bit trickier. Again, this is what we saw yesterday. All right, the Coles obtained a loan for $1,800. Oh, this is no, a little different. Sorry, $1,800 at 8% for 6 months. Monthly payment is $307.08. So what is the calculation for the first payment? Sorry, I turned the paper. I need to move my camera. There we go. It's a little bit better, I think. Let me focus it again. We want to know the interest. So remember, interest equals principal times rate times time. So here, the principal is $1,800. The percent is 0.08. Sorry. Okay, wanted to make sure I was doing this right. And it's still times 1/12. And I was thinking it might be 1/6, but no, it's time is typically in years. And so since we are making one payment out of a year, that's going to be 1/12 there. So 1,800 times 0.08. Sorry. I don't know why it's so hard. It's not focusing very well today. Okay, 1,800 times 0.08 times 1 divided by 12. So that is $12. Oh, God bless you. $12. So then if we want to do the payment to principal, we take the monthly payment of $307.08 and we subtract how much was paid in interest. Hold on, we're almost done, baby girl. So 307.08 minus 12 is 295.08. So you paid the bank $307.08. They kept $12. They put this towards the $1,800 that you owe. So the new principal, you owed $1,800. That's how much you borrowed. And you just paid $295.08 towards it. Okay, we're almost done, baby girl. 1,800 minus 295.08, is 1,504.92. So that's how much is left to pay on the loan. If you walked in today and said, after 1 month, I want to pay my loan off, that's how much you owe. Hi. All right. Last one. Carol Blanco obtained a loan for $6,000 at 8% for 36 months. The monthly payment is $187.80. The balance of the loan after 20 payments is $2,849.08. What is the interest for the first payment? So, same thing. The interest for the first payment, we take the principal. She hasn't paid anything. So the principal is $6,000 times the 8% times 1/12. So 6,000 times the 8% times 1 divided by 12, $40. So from that first payment, the bank is going to keep $40. Okay. And we're not asked to do the rest of this. It says after 20 payments, this is the new principal. So they go through and they do this process over and over again. So if we want to calculate interest for the 21st payment, we take the principal, how much is still owed? Well, this is the principal that we still owe because that's how much after 20 payments, and we're talking about payment 21. So it's the same equation here, except our principal is now different. We owe less on the loan. So $2,849.08 times 0.08 times 1/12. So $2,849.08 times 0.08 times 1 divided by 12. So this is $18.99. Notice after the 9, sorry, you can't see all of that. I apologize. After the 9 is a 3, so it stays like that.
And this was the thing that I was talking about.
Oh, okay. So on the 21st payment, you're paying the same amount. You're paying this amount every time, but now the bank's only keeping this much money. So why is the interest so different for the two payments? Here they kept $40, here they kept $18.99. And the interest is so different because the principal went down. The more you owe, the more you pay in interest. So because the principal went down, it's hard for me to write right now, and I don't want to write out a whole sentence. That's your answer to the last one. So the interest is so different because the principal went down. Every time the principal goes down, the interest that you pay for that payment goes down. Does that make sense? Because again, your principal, the amount you owe, goes down. All right. So that is it on our notes. I'll leave that up there if anyone needs it. Reminder, I'm going to go unlock your quiz right now. So you have a quiz on this stuff. I would probably do it right now. It is math. You have to show your work and then submit. Either you can type it out, but typing all of your math steps, or write it out and submit a picture, whatever works better for you. It has, I believe, 3 problems with a total of 7 parts. Some of them have like A and B and C. There is a problem number 4 that's just like, what do you want out of this class? It should be an easy point. And then tomorrow we will take our Kahoot and do our test. Your math notes, if you want to turn them in now, you are done with those notes for the week. So Monday, you did that assignment that was all by itself. Yesterday we took math notes, and today we took math notes. Your math notes get turned in together. And then yesterday's homework was the vocab, and today's homework is the quiz. Do we have any questions?